I was born on the 28th of June in a hospital in Hampshire. I'm 17 years old and was diagnosed with nystagmus when I was born. Throughout my mum's pregnancy, I made my mum very ill. Having nystagmus means that your eyesight is affected and your eyes move from side to side constantly. I went to play school in my local area and loved it, but all I can remember is being dressed in all I can say a hideous green dress to have my play school picture taken. Not one of my favourite memories. I then started infant school and got put into silver class. One of my funniest memories was skipping reading lesson to hide behind the sandpit under my coat with my best friend. That was really funny until we got caught. I hated year 2. I cried every day, but I got a gold star when I stopped. I think it was kind of became a game. I'm not really sure though, to be fair. I went to junior school and really loved it. I got really into sports and I tried everything. Even though having nystagmus made things like catching a ball really difficult, it didn't stop me. I played football and ran for the school's cross-country team and came third in a race which included all the schools from the local area. I was really happy. Sports really helped me through in this time. I then started secondary school. I went with a couple of friends from year 6 called Laura and Hamilton. But sadly, we don't keep in touch as much as we used to. We were in the same tutor, but it just kind of stopped happening. Year 8, I got myself a group of friends, which was great. We were all really close and all loved to go rollerblading. There was about 5 of us and it was just really good to have some close friends. One of my friends then moved to Essex, I think it was, but I wasn't really that close with her anyway, but it was still sad to see her go. Then I got to year 9. This was the year where I met one of my best friends today. His name's Andy. We were always in the same English class throughout every single year in secondary school, but it wasn't till year 9 that we kind of clicked. We never really spoke much, but we just got along. We found the same things funny, we liked the same sort of music, and we just, wow, what can I say, best friends today still. I carried on with sports and got really into trampolining. I joined the school club, which led me to meeting some of my closest friends today. I'm really glad I joined the club, as it didn't just help me make friends, but it improved my coordination, which was just brilliant for me. I then started to play drums. I loved it. I was really into music and still am. I'm always tapping things along to the beat. My friends always tell me to shut up, but I love it. It was about November time that year when I was coming back from one of my weekly drum lessons. I was in a car accident with my dad. A man was driving on the wrong side of the road, asleep, and we came over the top of a hill, so it was a head-on collision. The car was a mess, but luckily we both escaped with minor injuries, but it stopped me wanting to have drum lessons, which was really sad because I was quite good at it. Year 10 was a really sad time. One of my bestest friends from tutor called Sam, he left and moved to New Zealand, but losing him led me to meeting my best friend today. My name is Hannah, as you know, but my best friend is also called Hannah, so it kind of gets confusing for our friends now. I met Hannah through making a birthday present for my friend Sam. We both decided to get together and make him a present to send over, but before this we'd never really spoken, so it was kind of awkward the first time we met up. But Sam leaving really brought us together. I'd like to thank Sam actually for bringing me and my best friend together, because I don't know what I'd do without her these days. After secondary school, I then went on to college. College is a daunting thing for me. It's 3 times the size of my secondary school, and I thought secondary school was scary. But I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do, so I chose a bunch of random subjects, which I then ended up dropping half of them to choose others. Good start to college, nice one. I loved college at first, parties and fun, and it was just brilliant. We all had such a laugh. But then second year came and it was all coursework and exams and it was just awful. I ended up failing one of my exams, which was sociology. I then dropped that because it was awful. My teacher hated me. I then started snowboarding, which is one of my favourite hobbies today. It's absolutely wicked and I love it. Me and my dad took a holiday to France, just the 2 of us and 2 of his friends, and we only went for about 3 days, but it was awesome and I can't wait to go again. After skiing for 8 years, I definitely prefer boarding. It's just amazing. I'd highly recommend it. have a part-time job working for a car company, fitting wiper blades, bulbs and batteries. This wasn't really what I wanted to do, but I was desperate for some money and it just popped up. So I took the job and I actually quite enjoy it. It's better than just standing around, but I've met some really amazing people there, like Dan, Craig and Reb. They're all just hilarious and they make all my shifts better. I love working there even though the uniform matches my ginger hair, so it's not the best, but I quite like it. Last August, me and my best friend and a couple of friends from college went to Reading Festival. It's the best thing I've ever decided to do and I absolutely loved it. Like, I've never really been to many concerts or anything like that, but it was the best thing. Even though I got pulled out of the crowd watching Angels and Airwaves, I don't care. Like, they might have seen my bum on the big screen, but it's one of those things, it's a life experience. Even though we pulled out my friend Hannah, her brother, from a river because he was too drunk to even know what he was doing, it was just brilliant. So I'd highly recommend going to Reading Festival to anybody who asks me, and hopefully you're going to go again this year, just minus a drunken brother. My sister, she's 3 years older than me. She then left home to go to university, but she tells me off because she actually calls it school, because it's a technical theatre school, things like that. I'm really proud of her and she will do really well. She's got the right attitude to get on with life and it's just so proud of her. I'd never be able to do anything like that. But we are really close, so it's hard not having her around. So, I've had a pretty odd life, but so far it's been really great. I'd like to thank my sister Amy, my mum and my dad for being there all my life and just making it so great. I also love my best friend Hannah and Andy for just being absolutely wicked. So, just a few dedications from my little story. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Thank you.